What up, everybody? It's me, Cam. I know that I show you guys a lot, or I've been showing you guys some videos of, some of the wins that I've been getting with day trading, right? And so I have to be completely transparent. So I'm going to show you a loss that I took in the market this past week. And so, um, because you have to balance them out both, right? You can't think that you got to jump in to this game or into this skill and think that you're going to be 100% right all the time when you're not, right? The market is tricky, especially during times right now when it's very volatile, um, and we just don't know what's going to happen, right? And we're trying to use our best guesstimate from our technical analysis, right now, because fundamentals are kind of out the door, as far as the market goes right now. So, real quick, on this particular day, I was trading this stock Neo, and I got in around 10 o'clock. And so, for this particular day, my judgment on this, or my train of thought on this, was one, the overall market was pretty bearish, right? So, this is this is this is basically after hours and pre-market right here. So I'm like, I saw futures for SPY, the night before, even the morning before open, and SPY was bearish. So I was like, all right, we're gonna have a bearish day. Like this is it's a pretty, significant bearish move after market and pre-market, right? So in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, we're gonna be bearish, so whatever stock that I pick to trade, it's going to go the same way the market is going, right? That's just a, a, one of the ways that I trade. I try to pick trades that are going the same way of the market, right? Or, with crypto, if crypto is up, I try to basically um, find a stock that mirrors crypto and go that same direction, right? So, just real quick, I picked this stock. I got in around 10 o'clock. It's my little circle where I, you know, try to memorize and make sure that I go back and record my entry points. And so looking at this, I have my SMA lines, right? And my resistant points that I plotted. So I'm just waiting on it to drop. And, you know, basically what I'm looking at is one, my MACD and my SMA. And so as you can see, this is on demand. So as you can see, this bad boy or bad girl starts to drop, right? So this is a doji candle, and this is a pretty bearish candle as well. And so this is one of the things about learning trading options, right? You have technical analysis, but we need to learn candlesticks as well. So look at the volume on it. This is all bearish volume. So I'm like, okay, bam, we're going the way the market is going, and you know, at the time the market, I think it was consolidating, but I was just going off of like, okay, well, you know, pre-market and after hours the night before, futures show a bearish sign, so I'm gonna go bearish, right? I had that stuck in my head. So what I did was I got in like around around 7:02. This is Pacific time, okay, but it's 10:02 on Eastern time. So I want to get in, right? I want to get in, and when I trade, I do everything closest to um, at the money, right? Day trading. I want to get at the money while I'm day trading. So bam, I put my trade in there. That's about, how much was that? Uh, so like about $900, right? That I put in there. And so, you know, I'm thinking like I only want to be in a day trade no longer than like an hour and a half ish, right? The longest. I want to go about my business the rest of my day. Um, But this right here, this stock didn't want to move at all. So this consolidated. So even though I picked my strike price, you know, right here, this is where I entered, and it was basically because my SMAs, my candlesticks were below my SMA. My MACD showed that we were going bearish right here. As you can see, this red volume was, you know, telling me what's up. Like it was, you know, bears were coming in. So I was like, all right. And the market was going that direction as well. However, this thing was just going up and down all day long, right? So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, like this is on a Wednesday. Let me just swing this until the next day. It's a big mistake. Never do that. While day trading, if it's going to be a day trade, let it be a day trade. Do not think, you know, it's going to swing until the next day. And, you know, even sometimes I say, like, you can take the risk if it's going in your favor to see if it will continue to go that particular direction. But, um, you know, in cases like this, that analysis or that approach burned me. So let's go to the next day. The next morning, I get up. I'm thinking, okay, like, you know, the market's choppy, so let's just swing it into the next day. So I get up, and the next morning, what happens after hours? Bam. After hours, it gaps up. So totally against my direction. I'm not happy, of course. So, you know, it went totally against my trade. And as you can see, this particular trade right here, I'm at a loss, 500 bucks. So I want to get out because that's way over. I spent like 900 bucks on it. So I'm at a loss of 500. So I'm trying to get out to recoup whatever is left of my losses. So um, that's basically, you know, one of the losses that I took this week. And so again, just to show you that you know, no matter how good you think you are at trading these options, just, you know, like the market will humble you real quick. Um, and, you know, this weekend, of course, I'm doing, of course, studying more to figure out, you know, my mistakes and how can I learn from them. And so I just wanted to show you guys that. So with options, yes, it is very profitable, but at the same time, um, you're going to take some losses during this learning process, and you know it's okay. You just want to make sure you have more wins than losses, right? So like uh, at this point I want to have at least 70% wins, and that's what I'm working up to, just because like the market is really choppy right now, and it's not traditional, and you have to find ways and find different companies to trade, and companies are trading different ways than they were last year. And so just want to show you guys that because I know, like I said, I show you a lot of the wins, and so I just want to be very transparent that along with the wins there are losses, but with those losses, just learn from them, learn from your mistakes, and keep on continue to just build upon them, and making sure that you're taking down your entry points and your exit points, and your support and resistance in your SMA, and just understanding exactly the flow of the market, and you know how candlesticks looks, or you know if it's engulfing bullish or bearish candlesticks, if it was a doji, or all the other uh, technical technicals that come with trading options. But hey, it's not a race, it's a marathon. But I just wanted to show you guys that. So God bless. Have a great week.